Hey everyone, what's up? Have you ever heard of places so beautiful, they seem like a dream? But at the same time, they hide secrets so deep that no one can fully explain them. Those places that make you question everything you thought you knew about the world. Well, Brazil isn't just carnival and beaches. Our country is home to some of the most beautiful and mysterious places on the planet. And the craziest thing is, most Brazilians have no idea they even exist. It's like we have a treasure map in our hands, but we don't know how to solve the riddles, you know? But don't worry, today we're going to dive into this hidden side of Brazil. In today's video, you'll embark on a journey through 10 incredibly beautiful and mysterious places found right here in our backyard. Places that combine lush nature with riddles that challenge science, legends that span centuries, and landscapes that seem unreal. And most importantly, all these places are real, and they might be closer to you than you think. So stay with me until the end, because number one on this list will give you goosebumps. Let's start our journey in the heart of Brazil, in the Chapada dos Veadeiros, Goiás. Hidden among canyons and waterfalls, there's a place called Moon Valley, and the name is no coincidence. The landscape looks like it was sculpted by aliens. Seriously, it's out of this world. Moon Valley is formed by rocks that have been shaped by water over millions of years, creating a surreal landscape of craters, canyons, and natural pools. It's like we can walk on the surface of the moon without needing a rocket, you know? And it's not just the appearance that's intriguing. Many people believe that Moon Valley is a place with powerful energy, an energy vortex that attracts both spiritualists and curious visitors. And that's where things get even more interesting. There are reports of strange lights in the sky, UFO sightings, and even dimensional portals. Could Moon Valley really be a portal to other dimensions? Well, you'll just have to visit to find out. Now, we're trading the grasslands for the marvelous city, because our next stop is at the top of Pedra da Gávea. At 2,762 feet tall, Pedra da Gávea is one of Rio's most famous landmarks. But what few people know is that behind that spectacular view, there's an ancient mystery. Legend has it that Pedra da Gávea isn't a natural formation, but a work made by giants, or even by an advanced civilization that lived in Brazil thousands of years ago. The proof? The marks and inscriptions on the rock, which some scholars believe are Phoenician inscriptions, a seafaring people who existed over 3,000 years ago. And there's more. If you look closely at Pedra da Gávea, you'll notice that it looks like a giant face carved into the rock. Coincidence? Or did the ancients carve the mountain to honor a god or a king? The truth is, nobody knows for sure. But the fact is that Pedra da Gávea continues to intrigue and fascinate people from all over the world. Take a deep breath, because now we're diving headfirst into one of the most beautiful and scary places in Brazil, the mysterious lagoon in Bonito, Mato Grosso do Sul. Imagine a place where the water is so clear you can see up to 130 feet deep. It's like we're floating in the air, surrounded by an infinite blue. But the beauty hides a spooky secret. No one knows for sure how deep the mysterious lagoon is. People have tried to reach the bottom, experienced divers with high-tech equipment, but to this day, no one has succeeded. It's like the lagoon is a bottomless pit, a portal to another dimension. So, would you have the courage to dive into the mysterious lagoon, knowing that it might be deeper than you think? It's only for those with a strong stomach. We're continuing our adventure in Bonito, Mato Grosso do Sul, but this time we're going underground. The Blue Lake Grotto is one of those places you have to see to believe. It's like entering another world, a magical and mysterious world. The grotto is enormous, with a turquoise blue lake so intense it looks artificial. Scientists explain that the color of the water comes from sunlight hitting the minerals in the water. But between you and me, it looks like magic. But what makes the Blue Lake Grotto even more special is that fossils of prehistoric animals, like giant sloths and saber-toothed tigers, have been found inside. Can you imagine the thrill of being face to face with the bones of animals that lived thousands of years ago? It's like we can go back in time and touch the past. Our next stop is in Bahia, but forget the beaches and the axe music for a moment. We're going to visit a magical place hidden in the middle of the Chapada Diamantina, the Enchanted Well. And the name says it all, right? Imagine a well of water so crystal clear that it looks like objects are floating. That's what you'll find at the enchanted well. The water is so clear that you can see the rocks and fish at the bottom, more than 60 meters deep. But what makes the enchanted well really special is the play of light and shadow that happens inside the cave. Depending on the position of the sun, the water changes color, creating a breathtaking visual spectacle. It's like we're inside a giant prism. If you think you've seen it all, get ready to see the petrified forest of Tocantins, a place where time seems to have stopped millions of years ago. Imagine an entire forest turned to stone. That's what you'll find in this surreal place. About 280 million years ago, this region was covered by a lush forest, inhabited by gigantic animals. But a massive volcanic eruption buried the entire forest with lava and ash, and over thousands of years, the wood turned to stone, preserving the original shape of the trees. It's like walking in an open-air museum, surrounded by giant fossils that tell the story of a distant past. A unique and unforgettable experience for those who love natural history. We're not leaving Tocantins just yet, because our next stop is Formiga Waterfall, a hidden paradise in the middle of Jalapao. Imagine a crystal-clear waterfall with an emerald green color that seems unreal. It's jaw-dropping. But what makes Formiga Waterfall even more special is the ferveduro that exists there. A ferveduro is a natural spring that gushes from the ground with so much force that it forms a natural pool where it's impossible to sink. It's like floating in a natural hot tub. And the best part is that the water of Formiga Waterfall is super relaxing. They say it has therapeutic properties. After a dip there, you come out refreshed, ready to face any challenge. Now, get ready to enter the darkness, because our next stop is at Devil's Cave, in Jacupiranga State Park in Sao Paulo. With a name like that, you can probably guess this place isn't for the faint of heart. Devil's Cave is an underground labyrinth, more than 4 miles long, full of dark tunnels, gigantic holes, and rock formations that look like they came straight out of a scary movie. It's easy to get lost in there, and the darkness is so deep, it feels like you're in another world. Legend says the cave is inhabited by demonic creatures, and that the devil himself lives there. Would you be brave enough to venture into the depths of Devil's Cave? Our second to last stop is in the Amazon, more specifically in Roraima, to see the mysterious painted rock. Imagine a giant stone wall, over 100 feet tall, in the middle of the forest. Now imagine this wall covered in cave paintings made over 10,000 years ago. The paintings on painted rock are a puzzle for archaeologists. Nobody knows for sure who made them or what they mean. Some believe the paintings represent animals, gods, and shamanic rituals. Others believe they are messages from a lost civilization. The fact is that painted rock is a magical place that connects us to humanity's distant past. It's like we can touch history with our own hands. And we've arrived at our final destination, the Serra do Roncador in Mato Grosso, one of the most mysterious and legendary places in Brazil. Get ready, because this mountain range is home to some truly hair-raising stories. Legend has it that Serra do Roncador is home to an advanced subterranean civilization living in secret cities inside the earth. This civilization is said to be made up of enlightened beings with ancient knowledge. And that's not all. Serra do Roncador is also famous for stories of mysterious disappearances. They say people have vanished without a trace in this region and their bodies were never found. Were they abducted by aliens? Or did they find the entrance to the underground world? Hey everyone, after this trip through 10 mysterious places in Brazil, did you get a little nervous? Which of these places made you the most curious? Tell me in the comments, which one would you have the courage to visit? And look, this is just the beginning of our expedition through the hidden side of Brazil. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do, right? Like, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any mysteries. And if you know of any mysterious place in Brazil, any place with a strange story, share it here in the comments. Maybe we'll make our next video exploring your mystery. Stay tuned, because Brazil is much more than we can imagine.